And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
And that's in there for strike one. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Ramon Juarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course, but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 3-1. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Sergio Rubio. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Coming to the plate now, Byron DeLong. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jorge Flores. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands. Ready for another chance. Smokey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Strike called, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Jew going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down. Ready once again, Richard Jew. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jew.
The 1-1 home. Oh, the second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Striding in once again, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning. Takes a knee-high fastball. Smokey is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in.
Yeah, which absolutely blows me away. The toughest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball. And to do it from both sides of the plate is just a testament to how much work and effort this guy has put in.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Sergio Rubio waits on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Leading off the inning, Cesar Tejada, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, down by a couple of runs, you know that old slogan, last, they could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set. Digging in once again, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. the final total in today's game. The New York Yankees used a nice fifth inning. And in this critical spot, we're going to see a pinch runner here as he'll take over at first, representing a possible winning run. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Flores. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AV.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hunter Dozier becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Hit on the ground toward the left. Nathan has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether to him. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
A ball and a strike. Two and one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Kiki Briscoe, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Solari ranging back, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the
A red-hot slugger gets a call from his agent. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. A red-hot slugger gets a call from his agent.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Standing in, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he takes ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Valito. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. He'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Coming to the plate now, Byron DeLong. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So stepping in, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Striding in for Houston, Jesse Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's running. This one's down to third. Dozier picks it up on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Ready with the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there. 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The middle. Reined in to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sergio Rubio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close.
Next for New York, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Otto, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Now a snap move over to first. Runners back. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Another 2-2 offering, and a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Digging in now, Smokey took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
In now is the Yankees DH, Sergio Rubio, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Swing and a miss, and that ends. Now at the plate, Miguel Arturo. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A bouncer. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Digging in, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Smokey.
First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Richie Spann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 2-1. 2-2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Next up for the Stros, Rolando Pereiro. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Ready to take his hacks again, Smokey, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-1 the count now. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Byron DeLong.
The shortstop, Byron DeLong.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now to the plate, Jorge Flores. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And will step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Amaya is going to get there, and that retires the side. 1 left. Standing in, Alexi Amaya.
Left fielder, Alexi Amaya.
The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Hard on the ground to second. Smokey over to his left. And there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Perez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. A ball and a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ferrero has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Smokey, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gamble looks up. Ball game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with runners at first and third, and still only one gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Smokey.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smokey has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Smokey, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed, is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. Third in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.
Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody. Digging in, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Benitez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defense. The ball, stranding the rest of those guys here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And it's 1-1. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in once again, Andy Valido. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Corey Yoder. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded clean. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his career totals, Smokey has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. is laid off of for ball number 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Benitez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The O's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Welcome everyone as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very 1st inning. In now for the O's, Benedict Hubble. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a tough take. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benitez over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Medeiros. He drew a walk his first time up.
Fernando Medeiros.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Yoder. And they're runners at the corners now. Second. Flips it underhand. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider, and they can bring up something straight in the strike zone.
2-0 pitch on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Rubio at second with 2 down. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 swing and a high pop-up. Corona is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 4-1. Ready for another chance? Ray Torres. He singled his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Striding in, Smokey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Yoder will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks leave one. They lead it. Ready once again, Ray Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ray Torres.
Here comes the 0-1. The third, this could be 2. The second for on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1. Now at the plate, Smokey hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Polito. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Edward Otto.
Right fielder, Edward Otto.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yoder moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now is the Yankees DH, Walter Sinclair. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Sinclair.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. 6-2, the final total today. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Welcome everyone as we'll. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vincent Corona, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Stepping into the box, Ray Torres. He drew a walk his first time up.
Torres.
Hard on the ground to second. To his left, Smokey. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Next for New York, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. No outs, nobody on. 2-0.
Don't think for 1 second after giving up already 1. He doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sergio Rubio. 0 for 1 here in the. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Go hard.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And on the error, a run is going to score. Stepping into the box, Smokey. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Byron DeLong. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hedges. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To the left side. One there. On to first, a double play. So striding forward now, Smokey. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th. Standing in, Sam Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the box now, Elton Dutton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Dutton.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is going to be in time in the order. Stepping up now, Smokey. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Sergio Rubio would be next. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ray Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. Right back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And that will... 12-1 at the end of this one. The New York Yankees jumped out. And this change to tell you about defensively, as it looks like we'll have a new second baseman enter the game. Digging in, Chad Abraham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half. Line, but speared on a hop. And a good throw gets him, one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays. Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
1-1-1.
Ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Next for New York, Smokey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Wagner racing back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
1-1-1.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A ball and a strike now. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. We're watching an impressive power display today. Ready for another chance? Smokey.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
Andy Valido would be next. In there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Blue Jays on top, 9.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
10-4, the final in this game. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Josh Benitez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Sheldon Palmer takes the rare 3. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
And a ball, 1-0. The average coming in at 266, and even 20 home runs and 43 RBIs. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Center field number 25. Billy.
He loses him on ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
The right fielder number 6.
Back.
Pickoff move to second.
All right, hold up right there.
And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away. Fernando Abreu enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19, Fernando Abreu.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Here now is our final lines for the
And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Ready to take his hacks again, Billy Fay, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line drive to center field. Douglas, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. Ready once again, Chris Pedroza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Gonna be a tough play, and he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Walter Sinclair. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side.
Hold on. Hold it right there.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw into third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the...
And welcome in, everyone, as you haven't missed much. Next for the Mets, Mariano Padilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mariano Padilla.
It's on the ground out to second. Smokey gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First pitch on its way.
All right, make a turn. Find it. Find it.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him.
Go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
Flores rounds third and is digging. He's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Whipple. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground, left side. Oh, what a play! On to first to complete the double play. Striding in once again, Smokey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He pulls this one into right. Fader is going to have room out there as he puts this. Ready for another shot now, Mariano Padilla.
Third baseman, Mariano Padilla.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Washed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Ramirez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.